Hello and welcome to Taking Care of Me with me, Anise. It's been a minute since I did a video. This morning I just got up and took a walk. I hadn't walked and didn't exercise for like a week because I got my eyebrows done and I wasn't supposed to I couldn't exercise for 7 days, so I didn't exercise. But I had to make this video. It was really touched my heart, I guess I can say. But I did my 3 mile walk today, and I usually listen to music when I'm walking, but today I chose to walk and meditate. So I was walking and meditating just, on where I am in life, where I want to go, some goals that I want to reach, some things that I want to do. And so I was just walking and meditating and thinking about, like I said, where I am in life and the goals I want to achieve, and wondering to myself, why I haven't achieved some of the goals, and why does it seem like the goals are out of reach or just right at my fingertips, but never can just like grasp or hold on to or attain those goals. And so, look at me, what am I doing? What am I not doing? I was listening to one of my sponsors, Kim Satterwhite, the other night, last night on Facebook. She did a Facebook Live and she was talking about alignment, that she's aligning herself up, getting herself back in alignment, and that in doing that, how things are just working out so much better for her, and I'm just kind of paraphrasing what she was talking about. But she was talking about realignment with her, with her family, with her husband, with her children, even with her job, and even with herself, and taking time to take care of herself, doing self-care, and how she she sees a therapist, and that just how she had been so focus driven, work driven, or goal driven, and how she was like go 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 and achieve goals. And she's pretty high in the company that I'm in. But in that, when she looks back, she I'm not gonna say she had regrets, but if she had an opportunity to go back and redo some things, she would. And she was just saying, just being out of alignment. A lot of times you're out of alignment and not even know. So when she was talking about that being, alignment, realigning yourself, it kind of, struck a chord with me. It kind of resonated with me. And I was like, alignment. So like I said, I got up this morning, did my morning walk, walked 3 miles. Hey, I was proud of myself because I hadn't walked in a while. But anyway, I did my walk. And so I was just thinking again about some goals that I wanted, thought about the things that she talked about in alignment. So I was like, where am I out of align? Maybe that's the reason why I haven't reached some goals. What's going on? I'm asking myself, what's going on in these? Why aren't you achieving these goals? Why do you have small successes and not trying to disregard those small successes, because a success is a success. But what do I define success as? What is success for me? And so I'm walking and I'm thinking and talking to my creator, and just asking questions, and just just kind of like just meditating, trying to figure this thing out. And I'm like, okay, you're 56 years old. This is a new chapter in your life. Things have to be better. Things, and don't get me wrong, not that things are wrong in my life or horrible, because so far from that. Things are great, have a awesome career, loving husband, all my children are healthy, all my grandchildren are healthy, have wonderful friends in my life. So things are great, but I want more. I want better. And it's like, how do I attain that? So in thinking about that, I was thinking, am I, and sometimes we always go to this, and it's sometimes can be an excuse. And I was like, well, am I not being grateful for where I am? Am I being greedy? Do what I want, is it being greedy, And so as I was, walking and talking, and, the universe is like, no, that's not, I'm not being ungrateful. I'm not being greedy. It's like, where do you think the desire is coming from? It's not greed. You know, slough that off. It's not greed. It's deeper than that. You know, what you want, what you desire comes from a place, comes from something. There's more. And so I started thinking about this. Now, I've always said, I've always said, but I've told my husband and share with other friends. I said, I just believe that I was created to do more, that I was created for greatness, that there's something there's an impact that I'm supposed to have, that I'm supposed to do, that I'm supposed to, have on other people. There's an impact, but I don't know how to get there. I don't know, how to attain that. And it's like, it's deep, but it's like, how do I get down there? I see it, but it's deep in there, but how do I get down there? And so I came in after my walk and I said, you know what? I'm going to journal. I just believe that the Spirit dropped it in my spirit. You need to journal. I said, it's been a while since I journaled. And I love to journal, but it's been a while. So I said, I'm going to journal. I'm going to journal. I'm just going to write down and see what comes up. Because sometimes when I journal, it's just things just come out. It's just like my Creator begins to speak through me through my pen, and I'm just like, whoa. I mean, I've had some awesome times in journaling, and journaling to me sometimes is not sometimes, but journaling can be a form of meditation as well. And so sometimes I'm just writing. And when I get through writing, I go back and read, I'm like, whoa, that was not me at all. That was definitely the Creator speaking through me, It just comes out. So I went and got my journal. So I began to just like flip through my journal and just reading. And so when I started writing this journal, it was I'm not going to read you guys the journal, but I'm just going to tell you some things. So when I started writing in this journal, my husband gave it to me. It was August 2018. And it is I love the cover. It's pretty. And so the pages are gold on the ends. And so it's real nice journal. So when I got this journal, it was August the 6th, 2018. And my first entry was a dream that I had. And so I write down my dreams and stuff. So it goes in. And I'm never really, I don't write every day in my journal. Sometimes I'll have a spell and I write every day. So August 2018, August 6th, 2018 is when I got this journal. So I'm just kind of like flipping through, kind of reading some of the entries. And some of the entries kept like repeating themselves. And when I say that, it's like a lot of my entries were saying the same thing in 2018, in 2019, in 2020. So I went back and I said, wait a minute. And so it was like a pattern. I was saying the same things, making entries about the same things, about where I am, different things that I want to achieve, goals that I want to achieve, how I'm going to be consistent, how I'm going to be better. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've been saying the same thing since 2018 and it's 2021. What in the heck is going on? What is going on? I said, I don't understand that. And so I just sat here for a moment and I was just looking and just thinking, I'm like, okay, what's going on? And you're saying the same things, you're doing the same things. There has to be a change. You have to do something different. What is it? And a lot of times, if we don't go back and begin to reevaluate our life, reevaluate where we are, reevaluate why we keep coming up to the same spot, the same destination, the same outcome, the same results. If we don't go back, and sometimes we won't even realize that we're doing the same things, we're coming up with the same results, we're having the same problems over and over again because we haven't taken time to reevaluate, taking time to go back and really sit down and look, okay, what's going on in my life? Am I growing? Or am I really standing still? It looks like I'm growing. It looks like I'm moving, but I'm moving to one section and then I go back and go to that section again. I may see different things going on to that section, but I keep going back to the same destination, starting over, going back, starting over, going back. And I have some little small successes in between that, but I still end up in the same spot, but not at the destination, not at the goal. So I started to write. I'm going to read you my journal entry for today. So I sat down, I wrote the date down. I always write my date down. I usually write the time down just because I want to know, what time of day was it, how long. So I was sitting there with my pen, and I love color. So like this page is in blue, this page is in pink, and then I got pages in orange and yellow and blue. I love color. There's something about color. Color makes me feel good. It makes me, I don't know, I like color. I love color. So anyway, I sat down, and this is what I wrote. Bear with me. I wrote consistency, perseverance, alignment, deeper, patience, love, understanding, development, knowledge, influence, inspire, gratitude, assurance, inspiration, motivation, action, skills, implement, execute, knowing, faith, unstoppable, determined, persist. Now these words are just coming. I was just writing down the first word that came to my head. I was just writing down words. So these are just words that just come in while I'm sitting here. The words were just coming. I was just writing the words down. I was like, what do these words mean? So I continue and I write challenge, drive, push, focus, non-negotiable, maintain, grow, excel, exceed, above and beyond, strive, thrive, goals, time, spirituality, oneness, grounded, balance, intuitive, balance, harmony. And I noticed balance came twice. What is going on? Balance, harmony, emotions, health, wealth, prosperity, dream, listen, sound, love, input, output, creativity, design, schedule, plan, seek, wisdom, harmony, harmony again, adjust, complete, endure, procrastination, willpower, experiment, choose, decide, confidence, assurance, excitement, happiness, joy, contentment, overjoyed, ecstatic, bubbly, peace, calm, serene, nature, solemn, restful, peaceful, quaint, achieve, attainable, reach, stretch, become, renew, discover again, dream, reality, subdue, spirituality again, spirit, realm, wisdom, vibration, frequency, aware, conscious, ability, success, perform, blind, faith, hope, struggle, king, inner, peace, start over, redo, hand, promise, command, do, push, seeing, vision, opportunity, grasp, hold, secure. I wrote all those words down. That was a lot of words. And so when I got through, I was like, okay, what does these words mean? What are these words for? And I wrote down, I said, what do these words mean for me? Why did they come in the order that they came? Is it direction? Clues for me? Reading through some of my entries, I realized that I had said the same things over and over. So I was like, what is this? What is this? And so, again, like I said, when I began to write, the creator, the spirit, begins to speak through me, through my pen. And so I go down a little further and I asked the question. I said, I said, what is it? What is it that you want? And it's not me, it's how the spirit talks to me. I said, what is it that you want to do or to be? Answer that question, what is it? Don't think about anything else, just what impact do you want to make? Who do you want to become? And who do you want to influence? And then I asked myself the question. I said, well, what am I willing to do or not to do to find the answers? And I asked myself the question, should I find a therapist, or can I unlock the doors, the questions, find the answers? What's stopping me from going all out in living life, from achievement, from what I see and call success? I'm asking myself those questions. So I'm not going to read you the rest of it, but I want to read this one part. And it really stood out for me. And I said, this is what came out. It says, well, let me find a spot. Hold on one second. Okay, here it goes. It says, This is when I feel like the Spirit was speaking through me. It says, just begin to do, to move, to ask, to tell, to feel, and move in the direction you want. Stop being afraid of what the journey is going to look like. You see the destination, the goal. You can't get there because you're trying to see the journey before it happens. You are trying to see the road miles ahead, the ups and the downs, the potholes, the red lights, the storms, the detours, and all that before you get there. It's impossible to see the entire journey before you take it. When I wrote that, I was like, oh my gosh. Because I was wondering, it's like, what is it? Why am I having the stop and go? Why is it not a consistent? I even says, well, am I comparing myself? And part of it, I do, and we all do sometimes compare ourselves to other people that we see or consider successful, or we consider, it don't even have to be success, mentors, like, man, I want that, or, desires. And so I was asking myself, what is going on? And like I said, when I journal, it's a form of meditation for me as well. But when that came to me, it says, you're trying to see, and you're trying to see the journey before you even take it. That's like me trying to go to Washington State, because I lived there for a while. That's like me trying to take that trip, and I want to see the entire trip before I take it. Now, sure, I can see the map and it'll tell me, where to go, where to turn, and the exit, but it's not going to show me the actual road. It's not going to show me what's going to happen when I get to the destination. It's not going to show me that when I go down 35, or when I go through Dallas, it's not going to show me now when you get on this freeway, you're going to see X amount of cars, you're going to see this wreck. You're not going to see the journey. The destination, there's a direction to the destination, but you're not going to see the journey before you take it. So I was trying to see, and this is what I feel like the Spirit trying to tell me, you're trying to see the journey before you even take it. It's impossible. It's impossible to see what's going to happen along your journey before you take it. So what does that do? That creates fear within me. That creates hesitation in me. That creates procrastination in me, because I feel like, and I wasn't aware of this. It wasn't until I, began to write, that I need to see the dish. I need to know, for example, I'm in network marketing. Love it. That's just putting it out there so you can see what I'm saying. I'm in network marketing. So there's people that I have to meet and I have to talk to. And a lot of times it's when you have to go out and make new contacts and make new friends, whatever, I play the conversation in my head before it even happens. I play what I think they're going to say before it even happens. So you see what I'm saying? And so that goes along with my goals and stuff, that I have goals and I have this aspirations that I want to reach, but I can't reach them because I'm playing in my head. I've already created a scenario. I've already created the whole thing before it even happens. And because I've created that, then I can't go, because I've created this illusion of what I think is going to happen. And it doesn't. And nothing happens, because I've created an illusion, and I'm afraid to go or to move, or I move a little bit because I have this scene in my head that it's going to happen this way. Oh, they're not going to want it. Oh, they're not going to say, oh, I'm going to ask, and then they're going to feel like this. How can I say what people are going to feel or what people are going to say even before I ask them? But we do it. We're guilty. We're all guilty of doing that. So let me read you a little bit more. I know this video is going to be a little long, and I apologize, but I really want you guys to hear this. And so it says, it's impossible to see the entire journey before you take it. My journey is different from everyone else's. No one knows my journey, not even me, because I and only me have to take it. I'm the only one who can take. The only one that knows my journey, of course, is the Creator. He's the only one that knows the journey. He knows and guess what? He knew it. He, she, whatever your higher being is, knew my journey before I was ever formed in my mother's womb. already knew the journey, already knows, every step. So when I come along, I'm just coming along to what's already been done, that's already been done. But I don't know because I haven't taken the journey yet. And so it says, I have to trust that I will make it through the journey no matter what happens along the way. I have to trust that I am equipped, that I have the tools that I need along the journey. Now, I don't know exactly when I'll use, what tools I'll need. I'll take that back. I don't know when I'll use the tools that I have at what time throughout the journey. That's just like in traveling in a car. Of course, you always have a spare. You have your spare and everything you need to do to change your tire in case you ever have a flat. And then you also have an emergency kit in case, you get cut and you need a Band-Aid and stuff. But you don't know when you're going to need those tools along the journey. You just know that you have these tools, you have this equipment for if something arises, then you use the tool that you have at the time that you need it. Get it? So I'm like, okay, I already have everything. I'm already equipped. Another one of my sponsors, her name is Tammy, and she said, she told me, she said, I told her, I don't feel like I'm ready to be over a large amount of people yet in our business. And so she told her that, and she said, okay. So then she called me back the next day. She said, you know what? I want to call and tell you that she didn't tell me what she was listening to, but she said, you have everything that you need to lead a large amount of people. You are already equipped. You have everything that you do because of who you are, because of the experiences that you have experienced, the things that you've gone through. You have what you need. You can lead a group of people. So again, I read this, I write this in my journal. And it says, I have to trust that I will have the tools, the knowledge to handle whatever comes up along my way. I'm not going to see it. I'm not going to see it in advance. But when it comes up, I have to trust that I have the tools to use at that time along the journey that's needed at that time. I don't know what's needed. I don't know when I'm going to have a flat. I don't know when I'm going to need encouragement. I don't know when I'm going to need consistency. I don't know until I get there on the journey. I don't know when I need to be bubbly. I don't know when I'm going to, but when I need it, I have that tool. I have that tool to be consistent. I have that in me. It's already in me. I just got to trust that when the time comes, I'm going to have what I need. So I finished writing. And I believe that the Spirit spoke to me, and it said, because after I got through, I said, the journey, I have to take the journey to find out. It's the only way to get to the destination and that's to take the journey. The only way I'm getting to the destination is that I have to take the journey. So I stopped, I put my pen down, I said, you're right. I have to take the journey. That's the only way I'm going to get to the destination. The things that I want to achieve and do, I'm going to have to take that journey. And so I sat there and I was looking out the window and just, giving gratitude to the Father for revealing this to me. And then he spoke to me. He said, the words you wrote down are your tools for the journey. He's so amazing. I was like, oh my gosh. Because I couldn't figure it out. I was like, well, why am I writing these words down? And I just heard it in my spirit. Just write the word. When you hear a word, just write it down. When it comes to you, just write it down. And I wrote it down. And at the end, he tells me, he said, the words that you wrote down are your tools for the journey. So I just want to encourage you to let you know as well that you're equipped. You're equipped for whatever you're going through, whatever you're about to go through, whatever you're in the midst of. Our Creator has equipped you. You have the tools. You have what you need inside of you. What you have to do is go inside to see that you are equipped, to know that you have what it takes to make it through whatever you're in right now. You have what it takes. You have to look past the fear. You have to look past what you're in and say, okay, who am I? What tools do I have to get out of this? What tools do I have to make it through this? Love, your spirituality, patience. You have that in you. We were created. We have that within us. It's that sometimes we allow the external things, the external stuff that we see with our eyes to stop us, to block us, to dictate to what we can and cannot do. And we forget about the internal things that's in us. We forget about those things. And so we miss out. We miss out on what we're supposed to do. And on that we are, as the word says, we're more than a conqueror because of who lives, what lives on the inside of us. So I just want to encourage you to look on the inside. Take some time to sit and journal. Take some time to really see who you are, to really connect with your spirituality, to your higher being, and discover what you can do. That along this journey, the journey that you're taking, that you have the tools. You've been equipped to make this journey. And no, you're not going to see the entire journey. You can see the destination, have that in mind, but even when you get there, you don't know what it's going to be like when you get there. You just know where you want to go. But remember, you're never going to see the entire journey. You have to take it in order to see it. So I hope this was helpful for you. I wanted to share this. Hope this was helpful for you. Please, 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 please leave me some comments. Let me know what you thought about this segment. And don't forget to subscribe. Share this with a video. Share this video if you think it'll help someone. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to turn on your notifications so you can be notified when I make another video. And as always, take care of yourself and love yourself.